Okay, I got a comment basically asking me what was wrong with me about my last video about how the Spanish flu was in the 20s and that didn't match 1918 to 1920. Uh so I had me a little gander into it. Holy shit. World War II jacked up. World War I jacked up. The Statue of Liberty, the history of the Statue of Liberty, completely jacked up. The Hindenburg, jacked up. President Lincoln history, completely jacked up. Not just the Gettysburg Address. Lots of things. Some things still hold, like getting shot by John Wilkes Booth. Everything else, jacked up. Many things. The moon landing, jacked up. Those broadcasts had a bounce as if they were coming through in a skip on a form of shortwave or ham. They had a turnaround. They had a delay. They had static. I know all about turnaround. I'm a DXer. I've been a DXer since I was about 7 years old. The moon landing broadcast audio is jacked up. They couldn't have possibly been coming through that strength. I remember even being at the Franklin Institute and another museum where in one of the things where they were doing a special moon landing thing. And they were playing audio and it had a huge bounce and a turnaround. And it was almost hard to understand. I had to concentrate. Ben Franklin discovered electricity is a little messed up now, if I'm not mistaken. There's a couple of things with Edison now. Guys, what is going on? I mean, this ain't exactly Leonard Skinnerd, LYN, and Hi-Yo Silver, and a rock and roll party in the street, like I thought it was, in Metallica, instead of Metallic. Those aren't the big things. Something has absolutely damaged our history, or at least the recorded events, beyond repair. This ain't exactly Luke versus No, I am your father. Most of history, recent history, has been completely jacked up. Or, like I'm thinking, at least the recorded events now. This isn't exactly Nestle versus Nestle's. There's a lot more going on here, guys. A lot more. The United States of America. The national anthem. The Scorpions. The Ramones. The Sex Pistols. The Who. Byproducts of a bigger, much bigger change, if I'm not mistaken. A much bigger and completely real change. A huge change. Try to make a circle with your thumb and pointer finger. Try to stand straight up from a completely laying down position. Straight up. What did you do last week? What did you do yesterday afternoon? What did you do last year? What did you do 5 years ago? 10 years? What are the names of your friends? No, don't look at a sheet of paper. Try to remember them. What's your favorite radio station? When was the last time you were at a video arcade? When was the last time you thought you could have a favorite radio station? When was the last time you went somewhere without a phone or a computer on your person? What was the last really riveting book you read? Really good. The kind you knew would become a classic with time and age gracefully. How long since you've taped something off the radio? How long since you've listened to the radio? How long since you've watched TV and been entertained? How long since you've laughed at the comedies being shown? Actually laughed. Something is going on here. And whether you're affected, somewhat affected, or completely unaffected, you have to be seeing it by now. You have to be seeing it by now. And if you're not, then God help you. And my prayers go out to you and your whole family and your friends for peace and understanding and a good life. How long since you've had fun? How long since you've been yourself? It's time. It's time.